The year is 2021 and how time flies by so damn fast. I can't believe it. Like we're already one. It feels surreal to me. It's like every time, I look back and I say, you know what would life be like in 2020? I used to always say that when I was a kid. Like, what would be like? We'll be on hovercraft, we'll be in flying saucer like that. Um, Aliens will probably come down and visit us, you know. And now we're in 2021. What's going on, man? I was debating if I was even gonna do a live, but I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna do the whole New Year thing and what it was. What's up, man? Happy New Year's, Ted Matrix. What's good, man? Let me see if we can try to reconnect here. Hold on. All right, hold on real quick. Is this saying it's still unstable? I mean, it's saying that it's still going, so I don't know. So what's going on with you guys, man? What are y'all's New Year's resolutions, man? Do y'all have any? Do y'all have any New Year's resolutions? Because I have some New Year's resolutions, man. Happy New Year, man. I'm playing the stock market in 2021. Oh, what's good, Ted C? What's going on, brother? Nope, because they never worked. Oh, okay. I think honestly, man, people need to have a realistic, New Year's resolutions. Like, of course, everybody wants to lose weight, and then you go for like 3 days and you quit, you burn out. But that's usually what most people do. They do the whole New Year's thing and New Year's weight loss and all that stuff. So everyone's like, "Oh, this time I'm gonna get it right," because you felt like the other 8 or 9 times. And then after a week, people just get burned out of their New Year's resolution. So I figured this year would be something new, something unique. Um, so people have been asking me, so what are your New Year's resolution? To tell you the truth, man, well, I hope they find the cure to stop COVID. I mean, of course, obviously that's the number one and foremost. But no, I have reasonable to waive myself of my credit card debt, which I said I'm right now at like $3,300 that I owe, which it was once like $9,000 before COVID hit. So I actually managed to work it down by 2/3. So I'm getting closer towards my goal. I wouldn't really consider that a New Year's resolution because my goal was to pay off my credit card prior to 2021. But I made a goal to say before March, I want to have my credit card debt completely white, clean slate. And I don't want to owe anything on my credit card. So that's like one of my goals. And then I also, of course, my New Year's resolution is to actually want to commit to doing 4 miles a day. Rather it's via work or via off days, rather I'm going hiking or whatever. I also commit to wanting to go hiking on my off days every week. So I'm actually setting like new fun goals. I want to go hiking in San Antonio. I want to go hiking in Austin. I want to go hiking in Dallas. And I want to go hiking in places like, by the Galveston area and stuff like that. If there's any like trails or nature walks, I want to do that. And I want to record those experiences with you guys and put them on my channel so you guys can actually see, how much fun I have, man. Just, hiking and stuff, dude. It's really changed my whole perspective on life, dude. But most of all, I think my New Year's resolution is I just want to keep my head low and I just want to stay happy. I want to upgrading from vodka to champagne or back to Kanye. Okay, Ted C. Okay, I kind of like that, bro. So Spider-Man, I think if you're going to have a New Year's resolution, it needs to be reasonable. You know, um, see, Prodigal Hill says he's playing the stock market in 2021. See, that to me sounds a little bit more reasonable. But if you set like unrealistic goals or goals that are going to burn you out, then you're probably most likely not going to follow through. I said this year I wanted to do something different. Like I said, I want to go hiking in other cities. I also plan on going to Arizona for 3 weeks this year, sometime in the summer. So I guess if you want to call that a New Year's resolution or that's a goal of mine, so be it. like I said, I don't think I'm not gonna have like too many, um, like, I'm not gonna have too many New Year's resolutions to where I burn myself out. Like, I'm not gonna say I want to lose 50 pounds. I've done that before in the past. It just didn't work. I'm already down 40, so I want to at least get down another 15. I think that to me sounds reasonable, sounds manageable. So we got 4 people in the chat room. Another thing is mainly to save money. Tetsi, I like that. I like that idea right there, to save money. That's definitely what I want to start doing too. But like again, my first goal is to wipe my credit card clean. I've already wiped it down 2/3. I want to finish the other third by about March, no later than April. I want to be completely debt free of my credit card. I want to be able to know that I can look at that damn credit card and I have a zero balance on it. Because trust me, nothing means more than to have clean credit, dude. Trust me, when you owe a lot of money on your credit cards and they slap you with them interest fees every month, it makes you really depressed, dude. It does. And when I got the job at Walmart, I honestly could say that I had a little extra money to pay off my debt. And it's actually, I can sleep better at night. Like before, when I was owing almost $9,000, dude, I couldn't sleep at night, man. There were days I woke up crying. I didn't know how I was gonna pay it. Now I'm down to like almost 3 grand. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. I'm paying my credit off. And so I figure if I make that a New Year's resolution to pay it off by a deadline, no later than April, I think I can do it. I spend too much on beer and Tito's vodka. That's what's up, man. Mine's is on food. I spend a lot of money on food. Happy New Year's, Sirius. A good goal is to pay off credit card bills by the end of the year every year. Helps improve your score. Yeah, it does. Like my score right now is, I think, like a 690 or 682. Like, 'cause when I went over my limit, I guess they kind of knew that I didn't have like a lot of money to pay it back. So they shut it off, which which was the right thing to do. And when I got the job at Walmart, I'm like, I had the extra money to play with because when COVID hit and all my jobs froze up, I didn't have any residual here, 250 here, 150, 175 here, 200 there, and it adds up. So like now I'm down to 3,700. I'm correct. 3,766 if I'm correct. That's what I owe. And the balance used to be like $7,800. So I'm like, I was very happy to know that I melted my bill down like that because the last thing you want to do is owe people, and especially the credit card companies, because they slap your ass with interest. Yeah, but serious, here's the thing. I had to stop using my credit card for almost a whole year. I haven't made any purchases in over 10 months. That's how I was able to get the debt down. Before I would make a payment on it and then I actually had to shut my credit off for me to actually pay it off. Don't even use a credit card yet. Well, I mean, you want to establish some kind of credit because you want it down on paper that you're known for paying people back. I got caught up on my debt. I was 2,600 going into 2020. Okay, on credit. But what's CC for is emergencies? Yes, it's good you focus on paying it off though. Yeah, my credit card is my main focus right now, and I want to have it. 3,700 from 7,800 is a big difference. Like I can actually kind of sleep a little comfortably. But once I get down to under 2,000, I think I'll be in like a comfortable state where I know zero is right around the corner. So like, I owe a lot a month in taxes just for the credit card. So by the time, like, let's say they ask for a minimum payment. Okay, let's say they ask for $100. So 46 goes towards the principal or towards the bill, and then 54 goes towards the principal, which I guess is the interest rate or whatever they call it. And you're like, wow, so you make $100 payment, not even half goes towards the actual bill you owe. And that's how credit card companies get you. That's how they sucker you in. So when I was owing like 8,000, they would ask for like the minimum payment would be like 175 to 200 sometimes in that range. So you could just imagine how much the tax was, probably like 88, $98. $100 went towards what you owed, and then the other 88 went in their pocket. So if you make minimum payments and you're like, man, I could just make minimum payments and I'm good, but nah, dude, you're fucking yourself, man. You got to pay more than the minimum. Exactly. They want people in debt because they being broke is hell expensive and the bank makes bucks. Yeah, yeah. That is why I love when people on unemployment like to point at us and make fun, but they're taking care of business. The people who took advantage will have the debt and we'll be ahead. Yeah, I agree with that too. But anyways, many people say, "What about your car note?" I'm like, "Well, my car note's $397 a month, right, for my Nissan 2018 car, and I was on a 6-year deal on that. So by May of 2021, it'll be 3 years. So basically, out of the bill, I think for that was like a little under 25,000. So I owe like roughly 12,500 on the car at the halfway mark. Okay, so I figure, okay, well, what I can do is by the time my credit card's paid off in March or April, then I could start focusing on making early payments on the car. So maybe by either the end of 2021 or possibly the first couple months into 2022, I could have it paid off and just completely do away with my car. Maybe even sooner, just depends. So that's what I plan on doing. Is just the IRS is planning on auditing all small businesses next year, probably because of the PPP mainly took advantage of. Yeah. So if you have a business, make sure your accounting is strictly by the book this year. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go over with my parents about that because they have their own business and stuff. So if they audit, they're probably gonna look over everything, which I agree with that. So I figure, yeah, I want to make sure my credit card's paid off. 3,700, I think, is a reasonable goal to pay off. Because like for example, when I get my stimulus, which is $600, I'm slamming that right on the credit card without even hesitation. So I'll bring it down to basically 3,000. And then just from there, I'm just continuing making 250 here, 350 here, 250 here, 400 here, and just continue to keep notching that bill down until I don't owe anything left on it. And that's my goal. And like I said, I plan on going half days. And then I'm also going to record some of my hikes and post them on YouTube and give you guys kind of a feel for Mother Nature. Because I mean, I do have hiking videos on there, and I got one that I'm gonna upload tomorrow. It's kind of cool. It's got the 23rd largest pecan tree in the state of Texas, and it's a 6 mile walk, and you have to walk through the woods alongside the Oyster Creek River, and they got to crawl through this maze of like wooded area, and it's over a 2 hour walk. And I actually recorded the whole thing. And they have a little watchtower. They have White Lake. They got lily pads and ducks and all types of cool stuff there, turtles and shit. And basically, you walk along this maze, and you have to dig into this maze to find this pecan tree. And when you find it, it's freaking huge, and it's got like a letter of authenticity. It's like a plaque that stands next to it, and it tells you that it was registered as the 23rd largest pecan tree in the state of Texas. And I was like, wow, I think I'm finally going to try and write a book this year. Prodigal Hill on what? What's the topic going to be about? Yeah, make a scheduled payoff plan so you can stick to it, even if it's $20 per week. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm going to do, Sirius. In fact, like this last month alone, I paid almost $1,000 alone towards the credit. So, because it was like my bill was like around 48, 49, and that was like at the beginning of December, trying to knock it down. I have not seen my credit card in the 3,000 range probably in about 3 years. That's a long time. That tells you that I've struggled to mess. When you get yourself in credit card debt that much, it's really hard to pay it off. It is. When you fall so far behind, it's really hard to pay it off. Like even if you're around 3,000, when you hit 3,000 and up, it's really hard. But when you're at around 2,000 and below, it's a little bit more obtainable because you're just one or two checks away from knocking it down. But when you get 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 grand in debt, it's really hard to pay it off. Those interest fees really rape you in the ass. I'll probably use sci-fi drama and horror implemented truth in the fan. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, Sirius. I don't know if you own a credit card. Do you own a credit card, Sirius? Do you have like established credit? But yeah, I don't have a resolution. But yeah, like I said, my goal is to pay off my credit card debt. And like I said, I'm at 3,700. I was at 7,800 back in March. So I'm thinking by March or April this year, it'll be gone. And then again, I want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I actually want to go walking every day. And I also want to go hiking twice a week. Twice a week on my off days. Like, I'm not even messing around with that. I don't even care where it's at. Like, I don't even care if I go to the same place. I just want to do it. I don't want, I just want to just clear my mind, and then, again, I can work on Happy New Year, Megatron. Was good, man. Yeah, to get your credit score up, you got to keep your CC expense 30% or lower. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So when do I get one only to use it for emergencies? Yeah, Spider, I would start off with like a $300 limit or like a $500 limit. And that's how you build on your credit. But you want to have some sort of established credit. You want to, because having no credit is the same thing as having bad credit because you have nothing on paper. And sometimes you may not always have cash on you. So you need that credit card at cash on you, you know? Oh, so this chick that went into my high school has terrible credit and got a car with 23% APR and just signed paperwork with no research to the car and was cool 2 years later. Oh, that fucking sucked, Jose, man. That sucks, bro. Happy New Year. Hey, Lolita, Happy New Year. Not anymore because Poland has very high CC fees. Currently, I've just had multiple debits. That's not bad. It was Silicon TC. Oh, a Happy New Year, everyone. See, the thing is, and this is to go to wait, what did he just say? Jose Mendez. I had a piece of shit car that my mama gave to me, and I had the car, and it had it like only like 70,000 miles. But after you run so many miles on it, it fucks that car up. Eventually, I was putting so much money into that car, you might as well just buy a new one. Like when you have 250,000 miles on your car and the repairs are out the wazoo, a new engine, new transmission, brakes, this and that, you're just better off just buying another car at that point and just writing your losses off and just saying, you know what, trade-in value, give me what, $500 for that, and then use it towards a down payment towards the new vehicle. Then you got to have a down deposit. Usually they want 1,500 up front for a down deposit, So that's why I try not to buy used cars, unless there's really low mileage. But I usually try to, like, this time, this was a brand new car that I bought, my Nissan. Like, I've had it for 2 years, Nissan Rogue, jet black. I love it too because it's comfortable, smooth ride, and I take care of it. I just got brand new tires and a new battery, and then I got my tires rotated and what they call it. It's like rotated and they call it something else. But I basically got the tires rotated and I got them balanced. That's what it was, balanced. So I did that at Walmart where I work at, and then I used my discount card. So that saved me some bucks. And then from there I just been taking care of it, man. It wasn't me, it was a chick at high school. It's cool, Jose. I just thought that it was hilarious. She was bragging about 23% APR. 23% APR. Did she have shitty credit or she had good credit? My APR is 1% for my Nissan. They gave me 1% because I have good credit. So my car was like, after title loan, whatever, TTL or whatever they call it. It was probably about around what, 3,000 for that plus plus the cost of the car after I talked them down with the 1%. Probably about around 25K for my car, about a little under it. Like I think it was 24,700. But now I'm almost about halfway down on my car. Like I only owe like 12 grand on it. But my credit card is my main concern right now. 3,700, not too bad. I can pay that off easily. But yeah, you guys want to keep your credit good, man. 'Cause a lot of young people screw up their credit. Like they say, 1 out of every 3 young people have bad credits. That's why you want to make sure you have good established credit. Even if you have to pay the minimum till you find another job, or till you make enough money that you can maybe give them a little bit more. But if you want to pay a little bit more than the minimum, you should, because those credit card companies, man, they ass rape you for them interest fees, man. But yeah, I'm at 1% on my APR for my Nissan. So that's not too bad. I only have a 1% interest rate. But like I said, I still got about May would have been paid off. If I wouldn't have had that credit card debt, I would have already paid off my vehicle. But I have to focus on my credit card first, and then I'm going to focus on the car note after that. So I'm hoping by the end of 2021, maybe midway through 2022, I'll have the car completely paid off. Go from there. I drive a Nissan Rogue sports model SUV black. That's what I drive. I drive a Nissan Rogue Sport. Yeah, and I got mine's jet black. 2020, I actually tried to build credit. Yeah, 23% there. Yeah, 1% is amazing. Mine's is 7%. I'm 27 though. Okay. I got a 2000 Honda Civic hybrid Nissan Rogue. What year is yours, Lolita? Yeah, make sure you guys don't screw your credit up, dude. Make sure you make minimum payments. Don't miss that shit, dude. Because if you screw your credit up, you're looking at 7 years before you can get eligible for another one. Unless you hire, you would have to hire like a special attorney or whatever, and basically you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Like my grandmother did that when she had bad credit. She filed Chapter 11 or Chapter 7. It's one of those two. And basically, you're basically telling them you have no way of paying that debt off. And then what they do is you hire the lawyer, you pay like $1,000 or something. He or she fights for you, and then they wipe your credit off, saying you have no way of paying it back. And then in 2 years, you can reestablish credit. But that's the only way. It's the only loophole you get. Other than that, you have to wait the 7 years. Yeah, me too. Wow. So Lolita, yours is a 2019. So yours better than mine. Well, 1 year newer than mine. I can't believe me and you got the same vehicle. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yep, 100% right. Yeah, man, don't screw your credit up. Like I've had credit now going on what? I want to say 4 years, going on 5. And dude, don't screw it up. I don't care if you make minimum payments. Don't miss a payment, dude, because once you screw your credit, you're fucked. You're fucked for 7 years. Because think of it like this. You got to have cash everywhere you go now. You fucked your credit up. Stiffed whoever it was you stiffed. Sometimes hard times happen. I get that. But if you have money, try to make the minimum payment. If you don't have more than them, bring it up. And one thing about credit cards they don't tell you, because my mom works in finance, and when you screw your credit up, there's no way to restore it. No way. So if you bring it down to a 5 something, a lot of people think, oh, well, I'll just pay my debt off, and you still got to wait the 7 years. So if you screw your credit up, let's say, you owe, I don't know, let's just say $8,000, right? And you're like, I ain't paying you a fucking thing. Say lower your score down. And then you're like, you kind of feel bad. And you're like, okay, let's say like 3 years later, you're like, I'll try to work out a deal with them and I'll pay them like half of it. So you pay them half, your score doesn't go up. And then they report your 4,000 to the government as an income. And then the government turns around and sends you an income taxes you for that. So then you got to pay the government back some money. So you're just better off just not even paying it. Took me 5 years minimum payments for my car. Wish I had paid it off with bigger payments, like you mentioned. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, Britt. About the lag. Detective Brittany here. No, no, but it's true. If you have the money to pay off your credit at more than a minimum, try if you can. If you don't, at least make the minimum payments to where it doesn't screw you up. Because I think I missed one payment one time because I forgot to log on and send them a payment because I thought I had the auto pay on and I didn't. And they charged me $75 for being late. And it brought my score down like 10 points. But that was one time. I never like was late after that, never had an issue. So that was a mistake that I made that I'll never make again. You know, sometimes when you're in so much debt, you like, fuck these motherfuckers. I'll pay them back when I fucking feel like it. And that's just the wrong attitude. I work my credit card down. I know 3,700 is still kind of a lot, but I feel like if I can get it down to like in the twos, I'll definitely sleep more comfortable at night. So that's my goal. My New Year's resolution, pay off my credit. I'm going to go hiking on all my off days. I'm going to record any new hiking adventures I do. I plan on going to Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas to go hiking up there, find some nice wooded areas, record it, put it on YouTube, and have fun, man. That's what I plan on doing this year. That's like my New Year's resolution. Then, of course, I'm going to Arizona for 3 weeks. So I'll be in Arizona and I'll be hiking and going to the mountains there and stuff and recording that whole experience on YouTube as well. So that's what I want to do. If I'm going to visit your country or another state, I'm going hiking. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to look up the nearest nature trail walks and I'm taking it there. Yes, Lolita, you got to come with me one day. Well, I don't even know where you live. You probably don't even live in the USA. Happy New Year's, young Link. But but a lot of fun. We've done YouTube videos together in the past. And we've gone hiking and she enjoys it. She knows. And I brought other people with me. It's fun. I'm going to upload the video tomorrow. You guys are going to see. It's a 2-hour nature trail walk. Beautiful lookout tower. You can look and see the beautiful White Lake, all the lily pads and all the cool shrubs that are growing outside of it. The turtles, the ducks. You're going to see the huge pecan tree and the whole trail I have to walk to get there. It's beautiful. Hiking is super cool. If you can make it up to Washington, it's amazing. Live there for 5 years and everywhere you look is mountains. In Washington, state of Washington, that's pretty cool, man. I would love to do that. I live on the East Coast. Okay, that's what's up. My dad's from New York. So maybe one day, come hiking in Pearland. Hey, Spider, there is areas in Pearland. You go walking in. You guys want to see the video tomorrow? It's a 2-hour video. I'll probably premiere it. And you're going to see the little beautiful trail that I walk. It makes you feel like you're in heaven, like you're in another planet. You don't even feel like you're on Earth anymore. You feel like you're in touch with Mother Nature. I live on the East Coast. I grew up in New York City. Oh, that's what's up. My dad's from Massapequa. Now, in case you guys don't know where Massapequa is, that's on Long Island, which is right next to the Amityville Horror House. You guys ever seen Amityville? Well, the infamous Amityville Horror House is literally right next to Massapequa, like literally right next to there. Every time I hear your name, I hear walking through spider webs. But yeah, Lolita, you got to come with me on a hiking trail. You do. You have to one day. If I'm ever in the East Coast, we have to go. Like that is a must. Like you have to come with me. Even if I literally have to chain one of your hands to mine and force you to walk. You have to do it. It's a must. It's a life or death situation that you have to do it. Okay. I kept this stat face for too long. I know, I know I got a beautiful and sexy face, so I gotta cool off for a little bit. Cool off. Cool off for a little bit, okay? Nah, but hiking is fun. I want to go to the one over here in LaPorte. It's called Sylvian Beach, and I'm gonna record that one too and let you guys see that. Do a little of the beach walks and stuff like that. See, that kind of stuff is what gets my rocks. Not these guys that travel overseas and want to have sex at a whorehouse. That's just stupid to me. If you're gonna go to another area, you're gonna go for the right reasons. You're gonna go to the nature trails. You're gonna go to the Aztec ruins. You're gonna go to the mountains. You're gonna go skiing. You're gonna go any sort of like forest or mountains or desert trails. That's where the real fun and excitement is on a trip. When you're traveling, that's what you do. Not, oh, I'm gonna go to the nearest bar and go drink. I mean, that's after. That's after you have all the real fun. You go to the museums, you go to the historical landmarks. If there's any historical landmarks in your area, you know, you build a little what's called an itinerary and you gather all the information based on your research in that area you're going to. And that's what you do. That's what makes traveling fun. Not the stuff you see on YouTube where they're like, well, I'll show you where the best whorehouses are. I'm like, Jesus, are you serious? You mean to tell me you're going to travel to another country for sex? Like that's your sole purpose? Like there's nothing else? Like that's all you're interested in? And you're going to waste like valuable, precious time? Right? I used to listen to your rant videos while you drive. I put those on a while when I was driving. Oh, man, that's pretty cool, Jose. Yeah, I used to drive and rant all the time. Oh, man, those were the good old days, brother. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. I used to watch your old videos. You look good though. You look like you've lost the amount of weight. Yeah, I've lost 42 pounds. Everybody tells me that. Oh man, you look so good. You look sexy as hell. I'm like, oh, just stop, just stop. You know, and you still see your rants. Oh, that's what's up, Jose. I appreciate that. Happy New Year. What's up, Bronx, man? Happy New Year to you too, man. I want to do more fishing, walk around Galveston, even though it's shitty beach. It's something. Hey, man, Surfside Beach is nice. Surfside's nice. Crystal Beach is nice. I'm gonna go to Sylvian Beach and let you guys see that. Nah, but if you're gonna go visit another area, like let's say I go to Colorado, I'm going skiing. It's the first thing I'm gonna do. It's common sense. And then I'm gonna hit up the nearest weed dispensary. That's common sense. And then I'm going to go traveling in the forest and seeing what forest and nature trails they have over there. That's the purpose of traveling. If you're not traveling for that, then you have no purpose of travel unless you're going to go see family. But if you're going to go see your family, if you have like, you know, family in other areas, take advantage of that. You know? The dude that travels to Thailand, dude, you see all these guys on YouTube, even these dating coaches, and they're like, yeah, you know, I traveled to France and, you know, I found this nice little whorehouse, got some pussy for like 14% off. I'm like, so you traveled all the way to France. You can go see the Eiffel Tower. You can go on nature trails there. You can go try some of the best food they have to offer. You can do others. You can travel in the mountains if they have any. You can talk to some of the locals, but your sole purpose was sexual intercourse. Like, dude, come on, man. That sounds like cheesy. Like, basically, they're sex tourists. That makes sense. I mean, I guess, but that's to me, that's a waste of time. If I want sex, I'm gonna do that in the United States. Why would I want to go to another country for that? I'm going sightseeing, man. I'm gonna make my trip fun and exciting. You know what I mean? The Pacific Northwest has some of the most scenic areas in the country. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So let me ask you guys a question. What are y'all's New Year's resolutions? Y'all have already heard enough about me gloating about myself. Um, Desperation, yeah, Lolita, I totally agree. See, there's a difference between a guy who pursues a woman and is interested in her, and of course there may be some sexual attraction, and there's a difference between guys who are just thirsty and desperate. There's a big fucking difference, a big difference between a thirsty and desperate guy and just a regular guy that has other priorities other than just sex. If you are the type of person that only cares about sex, and that's it, that tells me you lack discipline and self-control. It's If that's all you care about in life, you lack discipline and self-control. Building my credit, eliminating fast food. Jose Mendoza, the fast food's going to be tough, man. I'm a Buffalo Wild Wings guy. I don't think I'm ever going to give up my Wild Wings. I love my fried chicken, man. It's going to be hard giving up fried chicken, especially from Church's or Hart's or KFC. Every now and then you got to have a burger and fries. Like, for example, today I had the 20-piece chicken McNuggets with fries, large fries. Yes. And you know what okay, call me crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm the weirdest person in the world. Here's the thing. I use ketchup for my fries, but not at McDonald's. At McDonald's, I put barbecue sauce on my fries, bro. Barbecue sauce from McDonald's. Barbecue sauce, the tangy one. And I dip my fries and I eat my fries with barbecue sauce. Who else does it? It can't just be me. Somebody else had to have put barbecue sauce on their fries. I do. Finishing my bachelor's degree in economics. Alita, that's what's up. Mendoza, more so Wendy's, KFC, McDonald's, sit down restaurant. You don't have a weight problem. That's what's up. Okay. Lolita, that's what's up. See, me and Lolita already have a lot in common. Ah. Hey, Lolita, I'm going to try to guess your height. Tell me if I'm right. I'm going to say 5'6". Let me see if she's right. Am I right? 5'6"? Are you 5'6"? Barbecue fries doesn't sound bad. Jose Mendoza, bro. If you ever come down to Texas, we're nothing but Texas barbecue down here, bro. I'll take you some really good spots that have nothing but the best barbecue food. You're 5'4". The funny thing is, I actually had 5'3", 5'4" in my mind. But I'm like, I don't want to make her feel like I'm implying she's short. So I'll go 5'6". Usually most girls are between 5'1" and about 5'6". That's usually like the range of the normal height for a woman. So 5'7" for a woman is still pretty tall to me. Still pretty tall. I went to the Alamo 6 years ago. Yeah, they changed so much about the Alamo, man. They took part of it down and restructured it and stuff. San Antonio is, believe it or not, when you go to Texas, if any of you are watching this and haven't been to Texas, San Antonio is a really badass place to go to. And a lot of people say, what are you talking about? That hole in the wall? Believe it or not, if you go to Texas, Dallas is the equivalent to an LA, the nightlife. You go to Dallas. You go to Austin for the college town. UT, Texas Longhorns, college town, right? They have the Austin Relays, the Southwest by Southwest. They have all different types of college atmosphere there. It's college town in Austin. You go to Houston. Houston, it is a quiet, is more of a quiet life than Dallas, but not as quiet as San Antonio. It's still kind of up there, but it's a little better than San Antonio in terms of the partying and all that. But San Antonio, if you meet the people from there, bro, if you meet people from San Antonio, most of them are really quiet. They don't talk. They don't talk a lot. Like Spurs fans, especially, they get annoyed by Rockets fans all the time when we go to their building because we're always noisy and chanting, and they don't like that shit. They don't like that, but they never really say anything. But you could tell they're annoyed by us. Most people in San Antonio, hold on, my connection is unstable. Give me a minute. Give me a second. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Okay. San Antonio is the place to retire if you want to retire in Texas. You go to the San Antonio area, it's very quiet. You can own some pretty good land at a cheap price down there by the acre. It's very cheap to live in San Antonio. I thought it was cool. They have trolleys. Yeah, they do. They have the Riverwalk. They got the boardwalk. And it's a wonderful place to go to. Have some really good eatery places, some of the best Mexican food you have to offer is in San Antonio, and it's the quiet life. If you're into the quiet life and you want to retire, San Antonio is the best place to retire. Not Austin, not Dallas, not even Houston. Well, Houston's okay. I would pick Houston over Dallas and Austin to retire. But if you want to retire, San Antonio is a place to go. Now, if you go towards West Texas, towards Timbuktu, like Lubbock and Amarillo and Midland, or you go towards middle of Texas, or even towards the eastern part where El Paso is. Honestly, it is just too boring. There's not a it's a El Paso is a real small town, if that makes sense. It's a really small town, and it's very boring there. I was in El Paso for 2 days, and I couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. It was just too boring for me, you know. And you go towards the icy tundra up there. It's like living in Green Bay or New York, and it gets really cold. Hold on, it's saying that my connection is unstable. Okay, now it's stable. It reminded me of San Diego. Yeah, yeah. I would say that San Antonio is very, very similar to San Antonio. My mom's side of the family's in San Antonio. They're all Spurs fans. Spotter, you know how people are in San Antonio. They're very quiet people. They're not all about that noisy shit. They don't fuck with you unless you fuck with them. That's the way it works. But damn, Lolita, we do have a lot in common. It seems like we have a lot of interest. What are the coincidence that me and you are driving the same car? Did you copy me? I'm just kidding. But I mean, what a coincidence. We have a lot in common. That's really cool. Like to have friends, if we ever do become internet or friends past this, to have a lot of common stuff. I like that about people, when I can make friends easier with people that have stuff in common with. Let's see what else. Hole in the Walls have the best authentic foods. Most, not all. Jose, facts. So let me ask you guys a question. Like, what do y'all like to do for fun? I mean, like Jose. Hold on, I'm lagging. Give me a minute. I hate when this damn internet does this shit. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Okay, so what do you guys like doing for fun? Jose, Spider, Lolita, Bronc Nuts. I don't know if Bronco Nuts is still in here. Brittany. I mean, like Young Link. What do you guys like doing for fun? Like whenever you're not at work. Like, I mean, I love to hike. I love the outdoors. I love the nature trails. I love going to concerts, movies. But since COVID hit, obviously that's not the case. Really. I love going to Buffalo Wild Wings. That's like one of my best spots to go to. But unfortunately, with COVID, I've been limited on going there. What do you guys like to do for fun, man? Like what do you guys do? Jose, what do you do for fun, man? In Washington, what is there to do for fun? You go skiing? You go on boat trips? 'Cause I know y'all live by the water area. Do you go to Vancouver? I don't know if you live in Seattle, but do you go to Vancouver? I mean, like, Lolita, what do you do for fun? You know, what's fun for you? You know, Spider, you two, what do you like doing, man? Brittany, what do y'all like? What do y'all like doing for fun, man? Prior to COVID, hiking, bars, bowling, men's softball, watching sports, casino, and concerts. That's what's up, man. Men's softball. That's fascinating. That sounds like something fun. So, Jose, man, where do you go hiking at, man? Do you go on nature trails? Like what is it? Where's it you go in Washington? You go in like forests and go hiking in the nature parks there? Like what is it you do? I have been to Vancouver. I moved to New England. So wait, you live in New England right now? Cascade Mountains, Olympic Mountains. Wow. That sounds like fun, man. I mean, that really does sound like fun, bro. I mean, honestly, if I ever go to Washington, I definitely would want to check those out. Like even in California, like California, if I go back, I'm gonna go to the Redwood Forest. They say it's like really beautiful, and those trees are like 500-600 feet tall. You know, and I thought maybe I would go to if they have like any little like nature trails or stuff like that. I definitely want to check those out because that kind of stuff. Lolita traveling, okay, that's fun. So Lolita, where outside of New York, where have you been to? Like what other states have you been to? I'm just if you don't mind me asking. You put yeah, I just moved to New England. Lived in Seattle from 2015. So what made you live in New England, bro? Was it like a watching sports occasionally, playing my guitar and traveling? Redwood is a 14-hour drive from Seattle. I drive that. It's in a Eureka National Forest in California. So, how big are the hiking trails there? I bet they go miles and miles deep because we have the Lake Houston Wilderness Park here, and that's like 5,000-6,000 acre land. So you can get lost in those woods if you're not careful. Like you have to have some serious travel guides and maps and all types of stuff, man. Emergency water, emergency food, emergency batteries. You have to come prepared at certain trails like that. Because like the one that I'm going to upload tomorrow, you can the whole if you do every sector of it and you walk around, you could probably do a 9 mile walk easily. I think I did 7. And the tree is beautiful, guys. The pecan tree is beautiful. It's really huge. The tree is like 500 feet tall. And it's like secluded. It's like a little trail they made. And you can see the tree from there. Hold on real quick. Your connection is unstable. Hold on real quick. Okay, you said they have experienced hike from easy, moderate, and experienced. Okay, the experienced hikes are the ones that you got to go miles and miles and miles and miles. Lake Wilderness, like if you type in right now Lake Wilderness Houston Park, you'll see all the beautiful pictures of it, guys. You'll really like that. The Lake Wilderness Houston Park, it's beautiful. Um, you should download the All Trails app. That's what I use for hiking. Okay, I need to do that. All Trails hike app. Okay, and it shows you all the trails in your area, right? Florida, Vegas, Boston, Virginia, Canada, Toronto, Bahamas, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Spain, and Barcelona. I would love to go to Spain and Barcelona. I've never been like Puerto Rico doesn't I mean, I don't want to like, discriminate and say they don't sound interesting, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there'd probably be an interest there if I was to go there. Dominican Republic sounds fun. Bahamas, now that sounds like a place for like water sports and stuff like that. Toronto, Canada. Ooh, you've been way more places than I have. I've been to Arizona, New Mexico, California, Vegas. I've been to Florida before. Florida was real fun. And Lolita, we got to go traveling together. You got to be my little traveling tour guide. That would be really fun. We got to like get like a little group of like 3 or 4 or 5 people. No, that sounds like fun. See, this is the part in life that you got to enjoy. It's stuff like this. It's stuff like that. It makes me enjoy life. You know, everyone thinks it's about money, sex, and drugs and all this shit. Now, I like to smoke a little weed here and there, and I'm not going to deny that. You know, I like to drink every now and then. Not even going to lie. But, it's not important to me to be high all the time or whatever. Does that make sense? But yeah, I like to smoke weed. That's medicinal. That's gateway shit. Yeah, it gives you every hiking spot in your area within 100 miles. If you search towns and they bring up hiking spots outside. Okay, she says called the All Trails app on your phone. It's free to download. Man, that's what I want to do, man. And I wonder if it shows maps of the trails. Because, when you go to an actual, like, parking area or a park that has a nature trail, sometimes they don't actually have the actual map of the trail. Those have the map of the park, but there's a trail that's there. So I've used it. Oh, Brittany's used it. Okay. Brittany, since you're in there living a balanced life in Texas, tell them, do we not have fun going on hikes? Do we not have fun when we used to go? We used to have tons of fun. If your only focus is being rich in sex, life ain't entertaining at all. Facts. Yeah, it's free and it does give you the map of the hiking trail. Okay. So it's the hiking app. Okay, I need to download that. I need to download that to my damn phone immediately because, like, I want to make sure that I like I said, this year I'm absolutely going to start hiking more. Like, I'm definitely going to do that, even if it's the same parks that I go to. Like, sometimes if I don't feel like going to another, driving out far, listen, Lolita, Jose, Spider, I actually drive. You can ask, living a balanced life. I drive sometimes 60 to Houston. I drive to the west side of Houston. And I'm driving again. Hold on one second. My internet connection is unstable. Again, I drive 65 miles to go hiking. I shit you not. I do. And I enjoy every second of it. It's fun to me. I enjoy this kind of stuff. That's what gets my rocks off. It's a 4.5 out of a 5-star app based on reviews. I haven't found a better app for hiking. Okay, but I'm still definitely going to still get that app. So I wonder if Google, if you type nature trails near me, I wonder if that provides most of the areas. Because I probably hiked so far, probably about 20 different nature trails already last year, but I want to go to more. I want to go to more areas. I want to start venturing out more. I want to go to different cities. I want to go to Austin. Like, I'm thinking about just for like a weekend or like 3 days. If I'm on, that's it. Just go hike in and get a hotel, have some food, stuff like that. Some good to eat, and just go hiking on different trails and recording them and putting them on my YouTube channel, just strictly for that. I've driven all day to go hiking. I just like the experience of being in an unknown area you're not used to. I love it, dude. So, Jose, answer this for me. Most young people aren't interested in hiking because it's boring. Yeah. It's just like fishing. Most people don't like fishing because they think it's, oh, you're going to sit there for 6 hours and not catch nothing. I'm like, yeah, because it's fun. Good night, Miss Lolita. I didn't mean to keep you up, baby girl. I know it's like 2:21 in your area. Don't worry, I'm only going to be up to about 1:45. I'm not going to be up till 3:30 like I did last night. No way, no how. But Jose, answer this for me. When you go hiking and the sun is out and it's not too hot, nice and windy, you're in a wooded area, sometimes you're by yourself or with a friend, tell me it doesn't give you an actual high like an actual high, like you feel like you're at one with Mother Nature. You see what I'm saying? You're at one with with peace. Like you have like some sort of inner peace going on these walks. It gives you this natural good feeling. Does that make sense? That's what it does for me. I feel good going on these walks, man. And honestly, he said no, it does. It's peaceful. Camping makes it even better. See, that's what I want to do. I want to go camping. I actually want to go camping. He's making a like that emoji. What was that all about? Happy New Year, Lady Steel. Hey, Lady Steel, what are your New Year's resolutions? Do you have any? Camping makes it even better. Yeah, Jose, I agree. When was the last time you actually went camping, and how many days you usually go camping for? If you don't mind me asking. I used to go for runs at Brays Bayou Park, if you know where that's at. I should go back at it again. Brittany said, "You know why?" I don't know what that means. I have. I just. I don't know. I just don't know, Brittany. I just don't know. Okay. Hey, so Brittany, you have no New Year's resolution at all? At all? Like not one New Year's resolution? I find it hard to believe. Jose Mendoza, I just went camping on the beach 50 feet from the Pacific Ocean on July 4th. Dude, that's sick. How long were you gone for? Just one day or what? They are to go back to school and lose weight. That's what's up. Get back into karate. Okay. My resolutions is to heal as I've been physically very sick. Yeah. And you do realize there's also spiritual healing mentally. Hiking does help. And I can only imagine, since you live in Tampa Bay, Crispy Cruiser, aka Cookie Crisp, you can only imagine that there's probably some really good hiking trails and nature walk trails there. I can only imagine. Jose, 2 days. Well, it's not too bad, man. What's the most you ever gone camping for? Just 2 days, or have you gone longer than that? Ladies, still, believe it or not, you should go hiking. I'm dead serious. If you want to help you with weight loss, go hiking because you don't have to go on these stupid jogging trails and get burned out of that crap or have to go on a treadmill and get burned out. You're talking to somebody who used to have a gym membership here. When I started going hiking on hiking trails, some of them go up to 6, 7, 8 miles and it's fun. And you don't even think of it as a workout. You just think of it as like just having fun. It reboots your mind, gives you a clear conscience, gives you a reason to be happy. And at the same time, you're getting your exercise. I'm telling you, it still, lady, it does. Hiking is really fun. Still, lady, still. Where do you live in Pittsburgh? Tampa, the capital of retirees. Jose, most I did was 3 days. Hard time with work. Yeah, I understand. Not really a resolution. I want to revisit virography and try loom weaving. Okay, she's probably gonna have to explain what all that is. I want to go camping at the. I take it you must live in Florida. I live in Pittsburgh. So in Pittsburgh, do they have like nature trails there, hiking trails there? Because if so, I got an idea for the Trash Talk Circle on YouTube. We could all do hiking videos in our area, nature walks, record them, and put them on our channels, and do like a nature walk challenge. Hold on, real quick. Your connection is unstable. I don't know. It's been doing that for a while. 1 second. Hold on. Still saying my connection is unstable. Okay, it's back now. Sorry about that. If it lagged, I apologize, guys. We have a lot of nature trails. Yeah, you should go on some, ladies. Still, you should, and you should record them, and you should post them on your YouTube channel. It's really fun. I'm gonna post one tomorrow of a 2 hour hike, 7.5 miles I did, and finding this beautiful big pecan tree. I have it all on camera. It's beautiful. wood burning. Okay, Florida Everglades is beautiful, but not no cell signal. Don't get lost. Oh shit. Um, Nothing better than a fire at the dark, cooking over the fire and having a drinks at the campsite and having some s'mores, or putting some beans in a pot and putting it right over there. You know, cooking some hot dogs or something, putting a wiener on a stick and letting it burn for a little bit. Now that to me sounds like fun, man. When I go camping, I do it as a minimalist. No service, no Wi-Fi, old school camping. Wow. Dude, that sounds like my kind of guy, man. Like we should do that one day, bro. That sounds fun, man. For 3 weeks, and I'm gonna take a leave of absence from Walmart and just tell them that I'm doing it for personal reasons, and they're gonna give like I can get up to 3 months, but I'm only just gonna ask for 2 weeks off, and then I'm gonna do another week, so I at least get paid for one of the weeks, and just take 2 weeks off, and I'm gonna go. We're going hiking and going in the mountains and all types of stuff. Maybe even go skiing. I don't know. It just depends. Well, it's gonna be the summer, so technically not skiing, but I'm gonna go like all over the area, man. And it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. My goal is to also get better health wise. But ladies, still, you understand that you shouldn't just get physically fit. You should also get mentally up here as well. And that's what the nature walks and the hiking does for you. It's a therapeutic, and it gets you in touch with Mother Nature, gives you a spiritual feel for life. Trust me, ever since I started going hiking last year, or well, technically 2020 is last year, even though I still feel like it's this year. But ever since I started going hiking during COVID, I have to say, just from a not just a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, I feel great. First time I could ever say that about myself. Hiking does that to you. It's really fun. It's 100% true. Yeah. I like it gives you, it reboots your mind. It reboots the way you think. It reboots the way you put your energy out. It's hard to explain, but when you're in those woods and you're hiking for 7, 8, 9, 10 miles, I've gone up to 12, 13 miles before in the woods, and you come out a different person. You don't even think about the miles. You just walk and walk and walk and take all these different trails and walk and walk and walk. And by the time you look at your phone tracker, you've walked 12, 13 miles and not even thought about it. And that's when you know right there, like your whole mind is not focused on losing weight. Your whole mind is not focused on weight loss. Your whole mind is not focused on being healthy. Your whole mind is focused on having fun. And that's what nature does for you. That's what walking on nature trails. Because trust me, I've seen these people down the street. You know, we got a little park trail down here. It's called Community Park. It's got like a little trail. It's like made out of gravel, doing this crap. And then, you know, I got to walk around this track 10 times. Screw that. But when you go to a nature trail, you don't think of it as a destination or from point A to point B. You hear the animals, you hear the birds, you hear the squirrels, you hear woodpeckers, you hear coyotes howling. You go in those woods, and it's like the different. It's like being in a different, like you walk through a portal and you're in some other like area you've never even familiar with. You're like, you feel like you're on a new planet. It gives you that feel, and it's a good feeling because you're so used to just walking on these regular treadmills and all this crap and this gym membership and all this crap. When the whole time, man, the hiking is really what helps. It makes walking fun because you don't even think about walking. Am I not lying, Jose? You see, look, Jose just said it. 10 miles sounds like a lot, but if you just enjoy your surroundings and the company, 10 miles is nothing. Yeah. I went walking with my auntie's boyfriend, you know, Chris. We go walking at Lake Wilderness Houston Park, and I've posted some videos with him on there. I have some videos where I, you know, do my hiking, and we walked like, I don't know, it was like I want to say about 13, 14 miles, and it didn't even feel like it. Like we were just walking and talking and taking different passages and different ways, and walking across bridges and tunnels and all types of stuff. And next thing you know, about what, 5, 6 hours into it, he said, dude, we just walked 13 and a half miles. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, holy shit. I didn't even like think of it like that. I'm just glad to know that I'm alive too, man. I just think like life goes by so fast now. And I would just say, you know what? I just want to be happy. Like I just want to wake up every day knowing I'm still alive. It's like, okay, you guys got to drink this stuff. It's really good. Minute Maid Zero Sugar Fruit Punch. It's only got like 5 calories, man. Punch. Like I just had 2 big cups of it, and look what I'm down to. Yeah, man, Jose. Yeah, man, I am out in Texas, bro, and like I said, I'm out in Houston, and like I thought, like Jose, if you go and look at my archives, I think Brittany put together my hiking videos. You'll see on the playlist on my channel. Go look at all the hiking videos I do, bro. I got tons. I got about 15, 16 different walks we go on. Some with Brittany, some with Chris. And we have a good time, man. It's fun, man. Hiking really changes your life. It reboots your mind, man. It reboots the way you think, man. Like, look, if I go to Arizona for 3 weeks and I don't even talk to as much as maybe one girl, just barely have a conversation with her, as long as I go hiking, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about getting pussy in Arizona. You know, I had some of my guy friends tell me, "Oh, you're gonna get some pussy in there." I'm like, "Nah, dude, I'm not even for all that shit, bro. I just want to go there and have a good time." I mean, I'm not saying if I don't meet a female and things happen, but I'm not like my goal, my destination is not to travel for sex. My goal, my destination is to travel for the other things, the nature side of things. And as you get older, man, you know, one thing I've learned is your mental health is more important than anything else. All the other bullshit is bullshit, dude. So you can literally, other people can drive you to the brink of insanity. So sometimes you need to get out and do these nature walks, man, to clear your mind and your conscious. That's what hikings do. Brittany, are you still on? There's a reason why I'm asking. Because I don't know if she still wants to meet up on Monday or whatever. That's why I'm seeing if she's still there. I think she signed off. She probably went to sleep or some shit like that. So Brandon, you don't have a New Year's resolution? I know you're only like 15, but or 16. One of the two, but what are your plans? Hey, you know what, Spider Man? We got to do a nature trail, bro. Would you be down? Because I know in Pearland they got tons of nature trails, bro. Because I typed up Pearland trails, and I went to the Shadow Creek one over there off of Shadow Creek Trail. I think it's called. And that one's pretty cool. It's got even a big ass watchtower, and you can like look over and see like the creek. It's really fun. Let's see, I hope I'm not lagging or anything like that. Let's see, where's everyone at? I think Brittany disappeared. She probably went to sleep. I don't blame her. And plus, I don't work till like 1 or 2 tomorrow. Damn, I need a fucking foot massage, man. My fucking feet are killing me. Like literally, when you stand on like your feet all day, I need a goddamn foot massage. That's what I need. All right, Rose, I'm heading out. Nice talking with you. Hey, Jose Mendoza, man. Nice talking to you too, bro. Hope to see you again, bro. All right, so who else is still on here? We got 7 people watching. Come on, man. Who else we got? Say hello. Hiya. What's going on? Brandon, are you still in here? Lady Steel, are you still in here? Or did you sign off, baby girl? We all need a vacation. I think we all deserve one. We all deserve a vacation, bro. I don't know where everybody's at, so I'm just sitting here waiting. But anyways, I don't know if I have any other New Year's resolutions as of right now, but I do plan on, if I do come up with some more, I'll probably let you guys know. Um, and I guess, hey, look, is there anything else y'all want to talk about, or y'all just, oh, how's Walmart treating you? Same old bullshit, dickhead managers, you know, this bullshit, whatever. Actually, man, I'm tired of dealing with the managers there. I'm tired of fucking lazy employees. Um, and I'm sick of it, dude. I hate it there already, but it's just like I just deal with it. Once my credit card's paid off, I don't even know if I'm still going to be working there. I already have my, other business that's picking up. But then again, we may have a shutdown, so I don't know. I may keep Walmart. I'm just going to play it by ear. But either way, I plan on taking there with the managers, and it's hard talking to them. It's hard communicating with them. They don't want to listen. They think they know everything, and it's just, it's difficult dealing with them. And we don't have enough employees that are working there. And then people come up there unmotivated to work, and then you have a bunch of lazy motherfuckers that work there and drag their feet, and it's difficult, man. That's why I want to get the 3 weeks off from there, so I can just hit the reset button. So when I come back to Walmart, I won't have to work. I at least be a little stress free for a while. Fast food job sucks, but retail has to be the struggle. Yeah. Well, it depends. Like, I think Kroger's is a little bit better than Walmart because they're not a big store. Walmart sells general merchandise and grocery, and because their store has more demand. And Walmart's is a high demanding job. Is it worth applying to your Walmart? I hate Sawgrass right now. Nah, I probably wouldn't. Well, it depends on what department in Walmart you want to go to. If you want to do maintenance, that's the easiest shit. But if you do stocking, it can be very hard. Or if you want to do cart pushing, yeah, it's a very high demanding job, and you constantly have to be on your feet. But the easiest jobs in Walmart is like maintenance and door greeting. Door greeting is actually the easiest job in the store. You just stand there and check receipts all day. Shit's fucking easy, dude. There's like nothing hard about it at all. Oh, you hate Sawgrass? Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, my goal is just to pay off my credit this year. That's my goal. Once I get my 3,700 paid, then I know I'm debt free from my credit, and then from there I'm going to focus on my car note, and then go from there. I still got 3 years left of my car note, so hopefully by the end of year 2021, I'll have my credit and my car paid off. That's my main goals. And then of course my side goals is more hiking, more YouTube videos to be hiking, and of course more vlogging, live stream vlogging, of course. But door greeter doesn't pay as much as like cart pushing, right? Or stocking. No, I think they all start off at like 11 an hour. Some are like $12. Man, I love to be checking receipts. That's free cash. Yeah, Brandon, that's it. That's all those door greeters do. They don't do shit. They just check receipts all day. And you stand on your feet in one fucking spot. It just sucks because the thing about that kind of job is when you stand there, it's like your feet start to hurt after standing there for so fucking long. So you have to like constantly be walking around. You got to buy the comfortable shoes and all that too. So you have to do all that. I just can't wait until Sunday, man. Just get these freaking football games over with, and then Monday I'm off. Sunday and Monday. So Sunday, while football's on, I'm probably gonna go hiking again, and then Monday I'm gonna do hiking again. Because, like I said, your mental health and your physical health is more important than anything in life. Not pussy, not girlfriends, all that bullshit that they tell you online, all these social media apps, and people are saying, "Oh man, it's all about getting sex," and like, nah, man. Up here is what's more important: your mental stability, your mental health. That's why I say a lot of these guys lack discipline, because when you're sitting here saying you chase pussy all day, that tells me you lack discipline up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out because it's already an hour and 18 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out. If there's anything else y'all want to talk about, let me know. But other than that, I'm getting tired. So I guess I'm just gonna head out, man. You guys go ahead and take it easy, and I'll See y'all tomorrow. I'll probably do another vlogging tomorrow. I don't know what the topic's going to be on. I think it's going to be about like women and why they date bad boys or why they like bad guys. Like I know Rick told me he wanted me to do a video on that. So I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow. I'm going to put my notes together and see what I can come up with. But anyways, I'm heading out, man. So y'all take care, man. Peace. Well, won't let me in the stream.